Resident Evil. Hello, all. What? Hold, please. Resident Evil just crashed. That is disconcerting. And here we go. All right, so tonight we should finish up Resident Evil 1 and then we're going to start Resident Evil 2 remake cuz we're playing all the remakes right now. Loading. Yeah, we're in Act 4 now. We're at the lab entrance. The laboratory. Show me, mate. Show me. Fear can't kill you, but Residents of Evil. We're gonna take this. We're gonna take. Oh, we only have one? Oh, doctor? Got him. Hello. These are the first people to get infected. And they're gonna be crimson soon. Got him! Headshot. Resident Evil. Oh, piece of Modisc. This is Resident Evil remake on PC. Initially came out in 2002 on GameCube. It's the first remake of a Resident Evil. Like, full-on remake. Resident Evil. Oh, hold on. One sec. It's okay, Yoda. I am back. I want to figure out how to use my Sega sent me an awesome package, and it has a Sega Bluetooth speaker. I want to learn how to use it. Resident Evil. This is the first time that since we're playing it in like high definition, like we're playing it in 4K, we can actually see the corpse on the table. Like that's crazy. Like look at this. They were testing on people. And that looks like a child. There is now evidence that when the host loses consciousness, the body goes into a dormant state. During this time, the virus becomes active and rapidly transforms and reconstructs the basic composition of the body. The host eventually mutated into a humanoid creature. We call them VX. Its speed and its amazing muscular development are particularly noteworthy. After transformation, it becomes more agile and aggressive. All 4 of our researchers have died from trying to feed it, turning the place into an instant bloodbath. Ever since this tragedy and barbaric accident, we have decided to call it, its kind, Crimson Heads. That dangerous and precious prototype can't be left here. We have to figure out a way to deal with it. Termination is definitely not an option. We finally decided to freeze the specimen and confine the body inside the basement of the backyard cemetery. Well, hot damn! Hack the planet. Oops. Guest. Oh. John. Ada. Verified. Scheisse. Mole. I don't know it. Alright, so we know one. We have to figure it out. I'm not looking it up. They used to be John, Ada, and Mole, but that apparently is not the case anymore. let's just take a moment to appreciate how gorgeous this freaking game looks. Look at this. This game. Oh, they're gonna get up soon. We'll be able to burn one of the Mo discs in here. I think there's going to be a zombie in here. Oh, thank you so much. It's Resident Evil Remake on PC. It says, hold on. What's it say? A. AC. ACE. Aged. Okay. John, Ada. No! C. Okay, so C. Wait. Oh. Colon. I got it. Colon. Esophagus. Lung. Okay. Got it. Cell. Resident Evil. That one is freaking terrifying. Alright, so we're about to burn a Mo disc. Looking like a GameCube. By design. Yeah, he's gonna be alive when I come back as like a Crimson. Uh, Resident Evil. There's gonna be some Crimsons here now too, so we're gonna have to bring out the big guns. Let's go unlock that door, and then we're gonna go upstairs, view the slideshow. Where are they? Look at this room. Hack the planet. Umbrella got that real money. Oh, they're definitely going to be Crimsons. Where are they? Oh, they're not Crimsons yet. I thought for sure they were going to be Crimsons. There he is. Oh boy. Ooh. It's okay, Mama. We got you. That's one. Why aren't you up yet? Mo disc. All right. Oh. Here it is, people. Freaking Wesker. I left my Kenneth tape in the mansion. Oh! Thought there was something else in here. He should be up now. There he is. What's up, Chuckles? Gotcha, bitch. Ascensiona Shashanane. I hear pitter. Oh, naked zombie. Okay, that moan is horrifying. What a terrible death. The fact that they were corpses. Give me these. Where are they? They don't reanimate? Figured that would definitely turn into crimsons. Down, boy. you got on my 40, homie? Oh, thank you so much for the likes. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. And then there was the cube. We know not where it comes from, only that it had the power to create worlds and fill them with life. That is how our race was born. For a time we lived in harmony, but like all great power, some wanted it for good, others for evil. And so began the war. A war that ravaged our planet until it was consumed by death, and the cube was lost to the far reaches of space. Gotcha, bitch! Hack the planet! I mean, look at this game. Kashasha! Shashaba! Wataya! Booyakasha? These creatures were initially shown. A special version of it was made for the Sega Saturn. They look like this, but they were black, and it was an exclusive character for the Resident Evil version of on Sega Saturn. This is Resident Evil Remake, initially released in 2002 on the GameCube, and this is the PC version, where it's been like they changed so much, up the resolution, made it 4K, redid the character models, because when the game first came out, like even on GameCube, the stars patch was blurry, and that was changed. So yeah, this is like obviously the polygon count is not as high as like Resident Evil 2 remake and Resident Evil 3 remake, but I still think this looks prettier. I think this looks more elegant. And I was saying yesterday, this was the version of Resident Evil that had them switch to a format of action, because this was not well received. People complained that it was too slow, and I think it's perfect. That's why we got games like 4, 5, and 6, which are more action-based. Wasn't until years later that this was finally respected for its brilliance. Oh, that's my game. I was talking about that yesterday. We've had like 18,000 remakes of Resident Evil 4. They've put it on like 18 different systems. And I don't know why we keep getting, like, Code Veronica is beautiful, and it's never gotten any respect. It's gotten put on PS3, and it's gotten Code Veronica X on PS2, and that's it. Good evening. Hello, Doctor. Yeah, I would love... honestly, man, and I said this yesterday, I'm not a fan of 4. The minute I point my weapon in 4 at one of the Ganados and he moved, I'm like, this is not Resident Evil. If he is moving away from my shot, that is not Resident Evil. That is something else. I mean, I play them because they've got the storyline for 4, 5, and 6 have very important storylines in them. But it's not Resident Evil to me. Well, this is dangerous. Oh, that's sweet. Hello, TikTok Toes 143. Good evening. See, I think they did a beautiful job on Resident Evil 2 Remake. Resident Evil 3, they did some stuff they shouldn't have, and it doesn't sit well with me. Like, I needed an excuse to hate Brad even more than I already did. I did mention your name. Why am I going this way? I was just testing to see if you guys knew. Yeah, they did some stuff in 3 that just... The whole fact that I'm 42 years old, and in my lifetime I will never see a Resident Evil 3 remake again. So the fact that they took my ability to see Jill in RPD again, like the fact that they did that they put Carlos in there and then wrote up that terrible storyline about Nathaniel Bard, which I could have given like nothing. I cared so little about that Nathaniel Bard story arc, which lasted like 40 minutes. And it's sad too, because I remember playing it for the first time when I was on Twitch. I played it for the first time, and I jumped the fire engine like after everything, and I'm like, it's happening, people. And then I get to RPD and it's locked, and I'm like, are you kidding? Like, what do you mean it's locked? And then I realized what they were doing. Oh, thank you for the follow. Yeah, that broke me. And then Marvin, who is the most important character in all of Resident Evil, like without Marvin there is nothing. For them to do Marvin like they did Marvin, to let Chickenheart kill him, as opposed to the way that he actually died awesomely in Outbreak, File 2, like it just... Oh god, Brad, not you! Oh man, freaking Chickenheart. The fact that I didn't get to pop Brad as a zombie in Resident Evil 3 Remake, in Resident Evil 2, that just angered me as well. Like, I wanted to shoot him in his face with my weapon. Freaking Brad. Brad just... Ugh. Brad vexes me. I went the wrong way because I'm so mad thinking about Brad. That rhymed. I'm so upset thinking about Brad. Favorite Resident Evil character, Marvin. Second favorite Resident Evil character, Hunk. Favorite Stars member, Forrest Spare. Who they did dirty in this game. Gonna turn him into like a Jack in Resident Evil 7. Just gonna have him follow you around with a S-vest on. They did my boy wrong. Oh, man. Oh, don't get me started on Leonardo DiCaprio. Claire. The only great part about Resident Evil Code Veronica for me is like watching him get mad that his dad is dead. I was like, take that, Steve. Alexia. The fact that Ashford trained Hunk and taught him how to shoot, like, that just blows my mind that Hunk was actually trained on that island by Alexander. Like, that's crazy to me. Oh. Freaking Steve. Don't get me started on Steve. Hello. That's what he does when he gets shot. When he tries to light you up. Hello. I wanted Resident Evil 1.5. I have no idea why Shinji did what he did and changed Resident Evil 1.5. Resident Evil 1.5, which was supposed to be 2, would have been better than the Resident Evil 2 that we have. Because it was more realistic. The police station didn't look like a fancy-ass museum where Brian Irons could fucking war profiteer. My dude stole so much shit. My dude had a dodo bird and like a gypsum sarcophagi in the back of his office. If they would have done it the right way and did Resident Evil 2 without Shinji Mikami getting all weird, the police station looked better. The zombies were actually great. We got to see Eliza Walker, who is amazing. Claire Redfield is dead, is missing, presumed dead. You get to actually hang out with Robert Kendo. Chief Brian Irons is actually a good guy. Marvin lives. They just, yeah. Marvin literally lives in Resident Evil 1.5. Like he is Leon's mission, just like Sherry is Claire's mission. So yeah, like I would have loved that. But no. I'm just gonna go and change it. I don't like it. I'm gonna cancel it at 80%. That's why he got fired. That's not why he got fired. Resident Evil 1.5 had the ability for you to save on PlayStation memory cards using a PlayStation memory card while having a PlayStation memory card. You had grenades. You had a mini disc player, so you can actually play music in-game. You could change the in-game music by putting a CD, because remember, the PlayStation 1 had a buffer. So you can actually, it would buff your music into it. That's how, like, fourth wall it was. And then they just canceled it. Like, they just... Now you got me on a rant. I should play 1.5 on here. I have to bust out my modified PlayStation 1, and it crashed. The game crashes, like, occasionally. Oh, what's up, trader? This dude has sold me out. And yet I keep trusting him. Freaking Steve. Man, look at this lighting. Look at that lighting. Wesker. Also, I knew it. What do you mean, what do you know? He's literally left you twice.
I hear that his better half and two lovely daughters will be in danger. He doesn't do everything like that.
What, this or Resident Evil 1.5? Man, this game is good, man. This game is so good. This game, Shinji Mikami said when he was... Ooh, that looks terrible. What's up with that watch? Watch looking like N64. Shinji Mikami said that Resident Evil Remake was his full Resident Evil. The only thing that he couldn't add into it, because Nintendo didn't want it, apparently, was the ability for it to be a two-person game. Because the original Resident Evil concept was a two-person game.
You gotta love Barry. He must really be afraid of Umbrella.
Who wears sunglasses in... Okay. Physical abuse.
Well, I used some carrots and sticks to cow him, but it had nothing to do with him.
They never even tell you who killed Enrico. I wonder if it was him.
My personal
you planning?
I guess it's time for show and tell.
Best Resident Evil 1 ever. And no, it's not this one, is Resident Evil on Sega Saturn because it was never meant to come out on that. And it's the only version where you actually get to see closure. You get to see Wesker as a zombie. It's awesome.
It's magnificent.
For the sake of this thing.
You know, I hate goodbyes.
Oh, Barry coming through!
Barry.
Barry redeems himself in Resident Evil. That's another thing! Gooden, that's another thing we don't talk about.
Umbrella and Wesker.
You got me thinking. We don't even get the good Resident Evil. The good Resident Evil 3 ending. Where Barry's like, where Jill's like, yeah, is that you? Yeah. I couldn't just let you die. Are you ready to fit? We don't even get that. Yes, it's Samus.
Damn it!
Uh-oh. What's up, Chuckles?
Jill and Barry together. In hell.
Yeah?
You want a piece of me?
No, he does not.
What?
Uppercut!
Sure.
Damn, he hit him like he owed him money. So yeah, it's another thing, Isaac. Or wait, what is your name? Real Isaac. That's another thing. We lost so much in the... Whoop. Gotcha, bitch. We lost so much awesome stuff. How are you going to make a game in 2020 and have it missing stuff from 2000? How are you going to make a game that has a whole expanding thing? You see Raccoon City in Resident Evil 3. You see it all. And then they go and make it itty bitty in the remake. Like they make it like this big. And then they take away Goose Brava. Come on, Barry, get up. He only hit you once.
Barry.
I'm not really a Nintendo fan. I've been playing Sega since 1983. That's why Sega loves me and sends me stuff. That and I help them with thingies.
Was careless of me. Wesker.
I don't get how we got up.
First, let's just get out of here.
So I gotta pick out if I should do... So after I do Resident Evil, I gotta pick out... Sega just sent me a bunch of games for PS4. And I've played a little bit of this. I've never played this, so I was thinking of maybe trying that out. I've played this, but I want to play it again. And then I heard this is incredible. So I want to try this too. See? What do you mean they cut so much? They cut everything. They cut so... Oh, God, they cut everything. Yeah, I don't know if you can see on my camera. My Sega Saturn is right here. And then that's a JVC XI. That's an SG-1000. Sega Dreamcast. Sega Genesis Mini. Sega Nomad. Sega CD with a Genesis. CDX. CLD A100. Yeah, so most of what I used to play on... Yeah, Saturn's my favorite system. But most of what I used to play on stream was retro stuff. Because that's what I grew up with. But there's certain games like Resident Evil. I'll play anything Resident Evil. I'll play anything Metal Gear Solid. I'll play anything Silent Hill. Except for the newer one. But man, most of the stuff I play is like, you know, Shenmue, Virtua Fighter, Fighters Megamix, Guardian Heroes, Three Dirty Dwarves, NBA Jam. Yes, it would. And here's another thing. How are you going to remake so they remade Metal Gear Solid 1 for the GameCube and called it Twin Snakes, which was epic. But they've never remade Metal Gear Solid 2, Snake Eater. You don't really need to remake Metal Gear Solid 4 because that game is perfect. And we don't talk about Metal Gear Solid 5 because, yeah, we don't talk about that game because it's not finished. And it'll never be finished because Hideo and Konami just can't get along. Like, and we're the ones that suffer for it. Like, they just can't get along. Like, how do you not get along? Just get along. For the sake of your fans. I knew that, so I bought, just like everybody, I bought Metal Gear Solid 5 when it came out. And I finished it. Yeah, 4 is just perfect. Like, 4, like, it's absolutely perfect. But 5 is missing a chapter. A bunch of, like, smart people data mined the PC version of it and found a completely different chapter that was never finished. So we didn't get a complete game. We got 66% of a game. How do I get out of here? I forgot how I got out of here. Sir, do you have the door code? Oh, okay. Aha, it's back here. Got it on the first try. Yeah, 4 is just so powerful. And then 3 is... 3 has the best line out of any Metal Gear Solid. When they're trying to determine if they're going to take Jack with them or Jake. And they're like, are we taking the cub with us? And then Boss goes, he has not yet determined an emotion to carry into battle. That is the biggest burn in history. Hey, what's up, man? Like, I cannot believe that burn. Like, that one hit you right in the giblies. He has not yet determined an emotion to carry into battle. Man, you got me heated. I'm thinking about, yeah, like, I follow this awesome, so I used to watch, like, a lot of streams, like speedrunner streams for Resident Evil, and there's this really awesome kid. I think he's out of, like, Mongolia. He's freaking ridiculous. That dude beat Resident Evil 3 Remake on, like, the hardest difficulty that was available in, like, 50, like, I think it was, like, 38 minutes. Like, 38 minutes. Like, that's a tech demo. Like, 38 minutes is too... Like, that's too little time. Like, how are you gonna beat something in 38 minutes and release it for $60? They could have expanded the world. I don't understand why the world wasn't expanded. Oh, hello, sir. Gotcha, bitch. They could have expanded the world or kept it at least the same size as Resident Evil original Gangster Nemesis. They could have had actual Jill in RPD. They could have had Nemesis and Jill fighting in RPD, which they set that up perfectly with the actual holes in the wall and then turned it into where there was some crazy guy with explosives and then we exploded stuff. Did nothing with Nathaniel Bard because that guy was stupid. Hello, sir. What the... It's called a vivisection, dude. Gotcha, bitch. Yeah, there's a lot of, I would have done a lot of different things. Claire is Chris. It's the same character, just female. Like, tell me a difference between those two. They even have the same, they even have both Let Me Live on their shit. as I said, like for a female protagonist, Jill is the best female protagonist. I will say that until we see what Rose is up to, because next month we get to see what Rose can do in Village. I'm more excited about playing Village in third person because I get nauseous playing those are Resident Evil 7 and 8 because that's what they are. I always get nauseous playing those in first person for some reason. I don't know why. They're the only first person games that do that to me. But yeah, I love that they tried to do like kind of like the Gun Survivor thing, and I thought, you know, it's cool that they tried, but they should have just been third person. And I know why they did it in first person because they're trying to ride that VR wave. But obviously enough people spoke and said, just put the game in third person. Now it sucks that they're charging us for it, but still. Hello. Where'd you go? Gotcha, bitch. But yeah, at least we're gonna get the whole Rose DLC, and it'll be the first time we actually see Ethan Winters. So yeah, I'm excited about that. I'll play that on stream, and then I'll play it on my Steam Deck. I still don't understand why they redid 4. I guess Code Veronica wouldn't carry their money as well because everybody loves Leon. Leon the alcoholic.
Jill,
Chris, you're okay.
glad to see you are too. Anything from this one?
We'll talk later. First, let's get going.
Jill Valentine, Chris Redfield, Barry Burton, Rebecca Chick. Where is Rebecca? Look at him all glitchy. Come up here. Did you know in the Resident Evil 2 movie Apocalypse, they named STARS the wrong acronym?
Let's go.
They called it Special Tactics and Rescue Squad, not Special Tactics and Rescue Service. So yeah, after we finish this up, I'm going to start a little bit of Resident Evil 2 tonight. We're just going to bust it out on the PS5. Since I did the PS5 upgrade. So I just got to switch, it'll take a couple seconds, but we'll get it going. I'm just going to switch monitors, and so it'll be like a couple secs, but we'll get it going. Start some, Resident Evil 2. I went the wrong way, son of a bitch. Resident ADHD. We go... I'm lost. Wait a minute. I did go the right way. Not the stairs, Jill. Stop being stupid. Yeah.
Come on, hurry!
Barry! Releasing all locks.
This is Brand.
I hate you, Brad. How are you not? You know, Brad's the reason that we're all stuck here. Dude's first sign of trouble, dude, like, flies off. I would have court-martialed him. Or punched him in the face. Or both. Leave me behind. I would have fired him from stars.
Damn it! We're almost there! Jill, you just get in contact with Brad.
No!
We can make it. Jill, ladies.
You see that there's, that he's got stubble.
Have my moments too.
All right. We'll rendezvous at the heliport.
This mansion is gigantic. Resident Evil. See, if this was in 2005, you just text message Brad. Hey, group chat.
Jill!
You made it.
Damn, Chris. Oh boy. Smile, you son of a bitch. Smile, you son of a bitch. I'm so mad at Brad right now. Oh, thank you so much for the likes. Boom. Remember the first time you saw the remake of Star Wars Explosion compared to what you saw in the original 70s one? That's what that was like when I first saw that in 2002. I was like, damn, they made that mansion explode. I like how we're all happy, but Rebecca Chambers is probably decomposing as we speak. Oh, now she's not in it. But yeah, that was Resident Evil. So yeah, we're gonna actually, we got a little bit of time left, so we're gonna start Resident Evil 2 remake.
Fine job.
We're just gonna switch to PlayStation 5. You guys ready? Let's do this. All right. Okay, we're gonna quit this. Okay, now we're switching monitors. Rebuilding database. I don't know what that means, but that's scary. All right, let's find my where is my? Are you it? Oh, there it is. Oh, crap. Hold on. Eh. Wow, it is updating that controller. All right, here we go. Resident Evil 2. Biohazard. Claire Redfield.
Look, man, I'm serious, okay? I saw this with my own eyes.
Oh, I believe you, buddy. I believe you. Just tell us a story. Tell us a story.
Okay, well, it was last Friday night. I was walking home from the bar, and this woman started coming towards me. She was staggering, you know, so I figured she was drunk.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, tell us, be honest now. How many drinks did you have?
No, man, I barely had a buzz on.
Oh, come on.
Look, just listen, all right? She got closer, and I got a good look at her. You had to see her eyes, her nose, her whole face. It looked like it was rotting.
Yeah.
She looked like a corpse. Like a walking corpse, man.
Sounds like my wife.
I've never seen anything like it. I haven't been able to sleep since that night.
All right, calm down, buddy. Calm down. Just, hey, you gotta stay strong, okay? Don't give in to fear out there, right?
Yeah, well, you got that right. If you freeze up around these things, they'll sink their teeth in you. I should attack somebody.
Oh, come on. It's just getting good.
That guy's a maniac. Why'd he bite me?
I need some sleep. Oh, shit.
Oof. I don't need my controller plugged in for this. Oh, thank you so much for the likes. I appreciate you. This controller is going crazy. Oh, thank you for the follow.
What do I do?
Well, luckily you didn't commit murder, but judgment nonetheless. Now, I know you guys are about to get very upset because we're going to see gas prices.
You know me, I'll
But
be
remember,
fine.
this was 1998.
Sounds good. I'll be
Oh,
back
look at
as
them
soon as I find
prices.
Chris.
So, fun fact, there are three, count them,
I will,
three
but I gotta go.
gas stations in the Resident Evil universe.
Why does everyone think I'm gonna get in
Mizoil,
trouble?
Taxago, and Stogla.
What the?
And that is an actual Harley Davidson.
Hello?
So before we go in, see, the Arklay sheriffs actually have jurisdiction out here. That's why RPD wasn't called for this. But yeah. I remember doing this for the first time when this game came out. I'm like, I'm leaving! I'm going to Silent Hill! Watch. Running, 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 running. She's an actual model in real life. The person that does her her face likeness is a runway model. But before we do that, let's Oh, right, I can't do it yet. So yeah, Arklay sheriffs, and this was like kind of like a thing that was talked about years later. RPD should have never been sent into. See, it's a Harley. RPD should have never been sent into that mansion. That mansion was located in the Arklay Mountains, and it's actually these dudes that take care of that. These dudes. The sheriff department. But yeah, 1998. This was actual gas prices. I remember because I wasn't driving yet. See, this is what I don't get. Look how much they added into this, but then took that same mentality and removed
Anybody
from Resident
here?
Evil 3 Remake. This was a reimagining.
Hello?
This had 192 producers on it. 192 producers. It cost millions. This is the biggest dick in all of Resident
Are
Evil
you
right here.
okay?
Watch this. So I ask him if he's okay. All he does is point.
Wait here. I'll check it out.
So I'm like, okay, cool. I've got an entrance and an exit. Awesome.
Hey! What the hell?
That dude.
Hold still!
Excuse me, is everything okay?
Stay back, ma'am. I got this.
I said get off him!
Woo! Resident.
Don't come any closer!
Distance. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's all I needed to do. Let's move. He ain't up yet. The keys actually, you hear the keys through the controller now. See, that guy's a dick. Good, turn into a zombie.
A nightmare.
Run!
Whoa! Don't shoot!
Get down!
Get down!
Leon Scott Kennedy.
We gotta get out of here.
You alright?
Yeah, I think so. Thanks.
You can thank me later, when we're safe.
Yeah, we should.
So when I played this on PC, I put a bunch of mods in, and it was so much fun. But you can't mod the PS5 version. Oh, he's missing his nose.
Come on! Get in!
Hold on.
See? How powerful of an opening was that? How powerful was that? Like, that was such a powerful opening.
What the hell is going on?
I don't know. Hopefully they'll have some answers at the police station.
Wait, you're a cop?
Yeah.
My
Leon
first
Kennedy.
day.
You are?
Claire. Claire Redfield.
Live around here?
No. I'm looking for my brother. He's a cop too.
Well, it's a good thing we found each other. I don't know what to expect anymore.
That guy's a maniac. Why'd he bite me? It's a freaking game, man. And Resident Evil Village was incredible too. I freaking loved Village. We get to see Chris smoking a cigarette again before he goes to avenge. It was awesome. So in the original Resident Evil, if you got it in Japan in 1996, there was these FMVs, and the FMVs actually show Chris lighting a cigarette. We don't see him lighting a cigarette again until Resident Evil Village. Yeah, right now I have the Resident Evil 3 statue remake. I've got the Resident Evil 2 remake statue, and then I have the Chris Redfield from 8. I've got the Resident Evil 7 house, which is freaking amazing, but I can't get it because it's right there. And then I have another Jill Valentine statue. I used to have a camera that pointed towards all my collectibles, but cameras, fun fact, when you're a streamer, having a lot of cameras actually can hinder your stream. So I just, you know, I have the one. I just use one now.
Police station's
And then I positioned it so you guys can
You'll
see
know
most of the
something.
room behind me. Oh,
Okay.
well, hello, Michael.
What if we're the only ones?
Ladies and gentlemen, my best friend
Survivors.
of over 10 years finally comes into my stream to say hi.
There has to be.
Everybody say hi to Michael. If you want to know his social security number, DM me later. I'll send it to you. He's got really good credit.
Looks like we're walking from here.
So yeah, I was really excited when they announced, oh god, I forgot about that part. They're just eating. That is, I love that they took the Resident Evil homage from Resident Evil 1, where you see Fort Kenneth gets killed, and then they just showed it again just now.
Leon, you gotta back up.
The guy that actually was in charge of Resident Evil 2 remake, or reimagining, oh boy, worked on the original Resident Evil when he was like 20, so when he was asked by Capcom to do this one, he was like, it was the biggest honor because he helped make the first one as like a small programmer and he loved it. So it was like a next generation of programmers making a game that they loved again. And like when he was in boardrooms, apparently they were trying to like cut things out, like the alligator battle, and he was like, I'll never remove the alligator battle because fans love that alligator battle. Jesus Cristo.
Oh, shit.
The best version of Resident Evil 2, I'm talking about OG, is on a system that you never expect. I'm going to show you the best version of Resident Evil 2.
Claire, you okay?
Oh, I'll show this too. My best friend gave me this. Never played it, but I have it. But this is the best version of Resident Evil 2. And I'm going to tell you why. The fact that this was ported... What the hell? The fact that this was ported to N64 with all the cinemas intact and then reimagined. So this came out after Resident Evil 3 because this was a late production. Capcom hired a little studio named Angel Studio to make this, and it was perfect. Like they added in stuff from like Resident Evil 3. So basically this was kind of like Resident Evil 2.5 because it came out so much longer after the original Resident Evil and after 3, so they had stuff they could add into it. But what makes this game incredible was obviously created by Capcom, but developed by a company called Angel Studios. Angel Studios did some reimagining in it. They changed the costumes around. They actually even gave Claire a jean jacket, and on the back of the jean jacket it says Angel Studios. They gave Leon a new costume. His costume is like almost like a male version of Elsa Walker from Resident Evil 1.5. It's like a biker type costume, like a motocross. But here's where it gets interesting. Angel Studio, once this game came out, they started out as like this little studio making that game. Angel Studio became Rockstar West, San Diego. And this was one of the first games they worked on.
I'm all right.
So that shows you that something this small can turn into something huge. And look at Rockstar now.
Oh, shit.
So like,
Go on ahead.
when I learned about
I'll
that,
meet you at the station.
I was like, just through the roof.
Can't
What's
stop.
crazy is also
Gotta keep
Spec Ops was here. Not him. There's Spec Ops right there. That's a Spec Ops officer. So that's those little successes.
It's like the end
But
of the
yeah,
world.
I really wanted to play Resident Evil 2 on N64, but it's a chore to hook up another system. I have currently 8 systems hooked up.
The police station. Almost there.
Okay, look at this. Head fake. Head fake. Head fake. So, if anybody is curious about... So, Shinji Mikami is a huge Queen fan. So, Let Me Live was the name of a Queen album. That's why it says Let Me Live on the back.
Son of a bitch.
I don't think you can kill him.
What the fuck?
That's 5. I mean, that's... There it is. Another thing that they did in this is they tied in, they actually tied in
Anybody
more
here?
of, Resident Evil Outbreak into this as well. Wait a minute, hold on. Why didn't it capture my... Where are all my costumes? Hold on. That's fine. Hold on. We gotta figure out something. Why didn't it capture my save? Close. All my costumes. Huh. All my weapons are not here? Oh, no. I might have just messed that up. Hold on. Yeah, for some reason it didn't capture my saves. Oh, I can't believe... Okay. Okay. We're fine. Maybe. All my dang costumes. I don't want my weapons. Yeah, something happened. One sec. Save data. Like everything is missing. Here we go. Hold on. I had to come back for this. I can't beat survivor mode. Yeah, they're tough. Which one though? Yeah, Hunk's always been tough. I just want my weapons, and like I bought those like with points. I want my weapons, and I want my costumes. Like I want my my Elsa Walker costume. With him, you have to oh wow, thank you for the rose. With him, you almost have to take hits. You have to get bit so you can push zombies off, so you can get to the backpacks. It sucks. It's not an easy. For Survivor is not easy. I always think that they gave him less ammo because he used so much of it when he was actually fighting G. Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, I have a lot, as I said, like, I have a lot of followers, too. I thought it would notify anybody when I went live. It's kind of weird that it doesn't. It's okay. The views are so strange, too. Like, one day I'll have, like, 100 views, and then another day I'll have, like, thousands of views. I don't try to understand it. I just want my freaking costumes. Hope what I did worked, because I'm not that technical. I appreciate it. Oh, I hope this worked. Okay, this is... Wait a minute. Hold on. Fine. I'll do it this way then. I really, you know, it's funny because I appreciate that. I work really hard on the content. Yes, a lot of my stuff is it's because I grew up watching movies and TV, so like I show off what I enjoy, and content has dropped so much. It's crazy how much content has dropped. Like I used to have videos with like millions of views, and not anymore. There we go. Now I'll be lucky if I have a video that hits 50,000 views. But I am happy that I'm able to stream now. I was able to get a stream key, and because, you know, TikTok, since gaming content is so new, I don't want to talk. We're not talking about that. I just calmed down from what Isaac was talking about. Like, let's not bring up that movie. Let's just not be that people. Let's please not be that people. Like, why are you gonna be that person right now? Oh, I can't believe you just brought up... We don't talk about Leon in that. Look at how gorgeous her outfit is.
Come on, Chris. Where are you? Oh shit. They're inside too.
I gotta say, man, people bash on the PS5, but when they remade this on PS5 with like new graphics and steady, I think it looks so much better. And like the controller is kind of like the big sell for me, because you feel everything. You hear the key locks in this. It's just, I think it's just a better experience.
I should help this guy.
But yeah, I remember the first time the demo for this came out, and I was like enamored. I was like, this is happening.
Oh, great. Where are you?
Wait, do they charge now for hold on. Let's go to Game Hub. Okay, I need to have this costume. That's my favorite costume in the game, so we're gonna swap to this. I wonder what the difference is. I've never actually bought any of these. So, fun fact, each Resident Evil, each STARS member gets to customize their own Beretta called the Samurai Edge. It's like kind of like an honor to be a STARS member, so they do that for you. Favorite Resident Evil mini boss and zombie. Favorite mini boss is Black Tiger, And favorite zombie is the Forrest Speyer zombie from Resident Evil 1, where he runs at you. That's new. That did not creak like that before.
Claire. Focus.
Yeah, the Black Tiger, that's the Black Spider in Resident Evil 1. And the fact that they named it Black Tiger and named it after one of their games from the arcade in the 80s called Black Tiger. Another thing that they added into this was bathrooms. Resident Evil 2 had no bathrooms. So we got bathrooms finally. Favorite boss is the Resident Evil 2 Tyrant. So Mr. X in final form from Resident Evil 2 original.
Oh my god.
Open up!
I'm coming, Elliot.
Open up! Open this goddamn door!
I'm here!
Open the door! Hurry up! Hurry up! Open it!
Here, give me your hand!
Help me!
Oh, I gotta talk.
Hold on! Give me your other hand!
Why would you turn upside down?
I'm so sorry.
That is a bad death. Oh, I forgot about that part. I was crawling in the dark. Tell me what it's for. Make me understand it. Dude, still alive. The worms to me are the most annoying. Like the worm in Code Veronica is one of the... I hate that boss. Just like the lickers in Code Veronica were ridiculous too. I hated the lickers in Code Veronica.
What the hell is up with you?
Oh god. I got you, baby. I got you. I know. I know. We'll light them up like a Christmas tree. Dude, the controller is so crazy on this. It's so crazy on this. Like, the triggers change. It's freaking ridiculous. Here we go. Watch me work. Watch me work, people. So rumor is that this Japanese dude is actually the creator of this version, the producer of this game in zombie form. Bigger than a Snicker. Run! Wait, so just the Los Plagas in general? Like any of the Ganado that are infected by Los Plagas? Okay. See, they're not zombies, man. Oh, thank you so much for the likes. Ladies and gentlemen, the best character in all of Resident Evil, wait for it, freaking Marvin, baby. That, my friends,
You all right?
is the best Resident Evil character, hands down. Nobody's better than Marvin. Without Marvin, Leon and Claire would have died, and the original officers in Outbreak File 2 would have died. So
Thanks.
the government wouldn't have known what was going on
Obviously someone
if
taught
he
you
didn't help
well.
him escape. And he got bit and killed. He got
I know how to
bit
take care of myself.
in Outbreak File 2 and stayed behind.
on.
Because he knew that his life was ending and he was going to save as many lives as he could. Like that, he's perfect. It's Marvin.
So nobody knows what caused this?
There's a lot of theories. But all I know for sure is that this place is crawling with zombies.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Hey, keep that on. Just in case.
I'm not gonna be around long. Once I find Chris, we're out of here.
You really Chris's sister?
Yeah. Why? Did you find something?
He's on vacation. Europe, I think. Left weeks ago.
Fun fact,
Vacation?
when Claire gets kidnapped,
That's great
he's
news.
still in Europe.
Got more for you.
And the mission
Looks
that
like there
Leon
might be a
and
way
Barry
out
are
of
on
this
is
secret
Resident Evil
passageway.
Gaiden mission. So they send a message to Leon, and then Leon gets a hold of Chris. And that's
should
when
probably
Chris
get you to
goes
the
to save
hospital.
Claire.
Forget about me. I can take care of myself.
No. Don't be ridiculous. You're gonna need some help.
Listen, Claire. Save yourself
Selfless.
so you can see your brother again.
Freaking selfless, man. Freaking selfless. Marvin Brenner.
You'll probably need this.
No, I'm not taking that. You're gonna...
Shh. And be careful. If you see one of those things, no matter who they were, you can't hesitate. Take them out if you can. Or you run.
He's in so much pain. Oh. Marvin's perfect. Marvin is absolutely perfect.
This is 73 Birdie. A rescue heading east. The river's down at RPD. Minute, I repeat.
Ugh. Marvin's my favorite Resident Evil character. In order it goes Marvin,
What?
Hunk, and then Forrest.
Who's there?
Marvin, Hunk, Forrest.
Oh!
Ooh, heads up. Look, employee of the month. Oh, thank you so much for the likes. I appreciate you. Put the blood on the window. Oh boy. Carry the one.
Oh no.
Dude, that's you can't answer that. They're two different types of fighters. You learn that in Vendetta. Their fighting styles are so different. Like they're tied. Leon might have had more advanced training because of what he does, but Chris was at it longer. So he's had so much different training as well. Nope. Oh, thank you for the share. So sad. And to add into this, Brian Irons was doing terrible stuff in the middle of this because he didn't want the government to find out that he was involved in this. Can I switch costumes? Hold on. Can we get Oh, not yet. Oh boy. Down, boy.
Asshole.
That's messed up. Why you gotta call him that? Oh.
Son of a bitch.
He felt funny. One of the funniest mods I saw on PC was somebody modded this to say "you suck, Leon." It's so funny. You suck, Leon. Okay. Hello.
Bastard.
Heads up. Come on, that's some muscle memory for you. I'll be taking care of you directly. This was the best add-on, in my opinion. Allowing you to barricade was so freaking cool. Dinner's canceled. There's an awesome Fatal Frame reference in Resident Evil 3. When Carlos is in here, you can click on the camera, and he goes, "If only these things could kill zombies," which is a reference to Fatal Frame because you use cameras to kill ghosts. So I like that little reference. It was clever. All right. I think I'm going to call it for the night. I definitely want to go grab some food. I'm starting to get a little bit of a headache. But yeah, we're going to be at this again tomorrow. Technically, we're starting this brand new. Like, we've literally been playing it for like 15 minutes. So thank you for everybody that watched tonight. Thank you for all the follows. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for everybody just hanging out. Like, it's awesome. I don't know how many of you are watching, but I hope you guys are enjoying the content. And, yeah, I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow. We're going to be playing more Resident Evil 2. And then we're going to switch to Resident Evil 3, and then we're going to do Resident Evil Village. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So everybody have a great rest of their night, and I will see you guys tomorrow.